Every week, we are highlighting Black independent artists, mainstream entertainers, and inspiring entrepreneurs. And all these stories are right at your fingertips. Visit WJBF.com and count on News Channel 6, where we celebrate Black excellence every day.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365 on Young News Channel 6.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Fubo. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Fubo. The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. Get clear, accurate stories that don't waste your time at WJBF.com.
Now on News Channel 6 at 5, saying goodbye to longtime Senator Lindsey Graham. We'll have a live report from the service in Washington, D.C. as your news at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the recovery continuing for many families across the CSRA nearly 2 years after Hurricane Helene. While hundreds of homes have been repaired, others are still waiting for the help they need. News Channel 6's Jartavius Edmond shows us why. Jartavius?
Jenny, today I met a family that says they've been living with storm damage for nearly 2 years. And today they came here to Rally Augusta's press conference hoping to find help.
This damage here, it damaged all of my roof, and I still ain't been able to get it established.
For Linwood Cooper Jr., the damage left behind by Hurricane Helene isn't just something he remembers. It's something his family still live with every day.
Well, when the storm that came, it damaged our roof, it damaged our whole property.
Cooper Jr. says he now cares for both of his elderly parents, including his mother, who is bedridden, while his father continues his battle with throat cancer. He says the damage has made an already difficult situation even harder.
Yes, it's me and my mother and my father. Both of them are elderly, beyond 70 years old. And my mom, she's bedridden.
He walked News Channel 6 through the damage, showing us where his home still needs major repairs. He says his family has spent what they could out of their own pocket, but the cost of finishing the job is still out of reach.
We was without this unit. So we had to change our whole livelihood again because of our finances and stuff and live a different way. And it made living conditions difficult.
Rally Augusta says stories like his are why the organization continues to seek donations and volunteers.
You would need about $50,000. About $50,000 because you're looking at a unit, you're looking at a roof. The roof's got to be redone. You see the stairs situation, and and to be honest, my mama, she's bedridden, so getting her out of here is difficult.
Newly elected District 6 Commissioner Tamika Bean says recovery efforts cannot slow down because many homeowners are still waiting for help.
There's just been 2 years, and there are so many neighbors that need help. Just with me canvassing and walking these different neighborhoods in Augusta, there's so many homes that still have tarps. We have homes that still have trees on the roof. And so the work is needed,
Rally Augusta says it has completed more than 197 recovery cases and 135 major home repair or rebuild projects, but says many more families are still waiting for help. Live in Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF News Channel 6.
All right, Jartavius, thank you. Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci joins us now for a check of the weather.
Well, Jenny, it's a nice dry start to our Tuesday, and it's going to stay that way over the next few hours. So here's a live look in on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. Some high-level cloud cover, but notice on satellite and radar, no rain nearby, at least for now. Winds are coming out of the west, 10 miles per hour in Augusta, 11 in Aiken, 13 in Edgefield. So a little bit of a breezy day and warmer than yesterday. Temperatures are actually over 10 degrees warmer in some of our northwestern counties. So it is the hottest day out of the week with those temperatures topping off in the upper 90s. We're at 98 in Bamberg, 97 in both Augusta and Aiken, 97 in Brightsville, 98 in Lincolnton, and 96 in Waynesboro. And on top of that, we have dew points in the lower 70s, so that's making it feel like over 100 degrees. That heat index is currently up to 106 in Augusta and Aiken, and we have a heat advisory in effect until 8 o'clock this evening for that heat index up to 108. So for the rest of our early evening, like I mentioned, we are going to keep it dry through 8 p.m. We'll be in the lower 90s at that point, but overnight we could see some storms develop, and that could linger into our Wednesday morning. This will mostly be a threat for our South Carolina counties, but then some great conditions in store for Thursday and Friday. We'll be back to sunshine and some lower humidity headed our way. I'll have the details coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
Thanks so much, Jenna. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. The Georgia Peace Officer Standards and Training Council has suspended multiple certifications for Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams. Those certifications include radar operator, basic law enforcement, and level 3 senior instructor. The council says the suspensions come as a result of the felony indictment against Sheriff Williams. Data centers continue to be a hot topic for Augusta city leaders. Commissioners have extended the moratorium on new centers for another 2 months, but their constituents are still raising concerns. City leaders are working on a new ordinance to regulate centers, but one commissioner says without protections for the public, Augusta should be totally off limits.
With the absence of necessary protections, it makes it extremely hard for me to support these types of ordeals in our county. And listening across to what's happening across the country and other cities, I have concerns. And until those concerns are adequately addressed, my mind hasn't changed.
Commissioners are scheduled to visit an operating data center next week in Atlanta. The memorial for 4-year-old Javea Harris in Aiken is a reminder of a life cut short, and now questions about how South Carolina protects its most vulnerable children. Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stalk reports.
She was a little girl, and she couldn't control what happened to her.
As some of the balloons from Javea Harris's memorial start to lose air, the search for answers continues.
We know more about her death than we do about her life.
Darnell Holston, a candidate for South Carolina House District 84, says the investigation into Javea's death needs to come first.
We should allow the authorities and those that are doing investigations on this case take the time and the opportunity to collect all the facts.
South Carolina already has a Department of Children's Advocacy. The agency oversees several child-serving agencies across the state.
Let's take a look at where we fail Javea. Whether it's through, maybe there was lack of communication, maybe there was records that got misplaced, or maybe if they dropped the ball somewhere along the way.
Now, investigators are working to determine whether there were failures within the system, and if so, who should be held accountable.
And if that is the case, let's hold those agencies and individuals accountable for their actions. That way, this will never happen to another child again, hopefully.
Before any changes are made, Holston says lawmakers need to know whether existing policies were followed.
Let's get all the facts, and then we can backtrack to see where the disconnect, or maybe the ball was dropped in the process of protecting her.
For Holston, the tragedy is also a reminder that protecting children takes the entire community.
She needed a village, and that village includes all of us, neighbors, church, teachers, doctors, everybody in the community to fall behind and help parents raise these children.
In Aiken, I'm Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stalk, WJBF News Channel 6.
Coming up, a budget approved in South Carolina. What items lawmakers included? Next.
Millionaire has the smartest
children and the people.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch.
the CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
Live Viper 6 weather when it matters most.
Streamed at any time, anywhere.
Plus, it's totally free. No subscription required.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device. The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
Now, at McDonald's.
We have lower humidity moving in over the next couple of days, but first we do have to get through a threat of some storms tonight. I'll break down all the details when we return.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service.
Coleman Services cares about our community, and our #1 priority this summer is keeping the AC on and the hot water flowing in your home or business. Coleman Services is proud to service the CSRA. Whether you're in Thompson, Harlem, Evans, Augusta, North Augusta, or beyond, call us anytime, day or night, 24/7, 365. At Coleman Services, you are our #1 customer. Coleman Services, your plumbing, heating, and AC pros.
So let me take you back to meet the team.
The red tie? It's not a dress code thing. It's a reminder of the man who started it all, George Sink. A reminder that for 50 years, we've stood with people when they needed help most.
What's with all the red ties? It's kind of our thing.
50 years of experience, 50 years of strength. If you're injured, think Sink.
For years, WJBF News Channel 6 and our partners have championed local families through our Children First campaign. Together, our mission has been to strengthen our community by uplifting children and their families across the CSRA. Count on News Channel 6 as we make a difference in the lives of local children. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/childrenfirst. WJBF News Channel 6's Children First is sponsored by Bridgestone. Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm.
The winner isn't the fastest, the strongest, or even the toughest. It's the one who refuses to lose. Big hit of life. Big hit of life. He's the greatest. CW. For your lunches. Man, does it feel good. Big hit of life.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. We have a good amount of sunshine on this Tuesday, starting out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. So dry and hot today. We're at 97 degrees and it's feeling like 106. Remember, we have that heat advisory still in effect for 3 more hours for the heat index up to 108. Winds are out of the west coming in at 10 miles per hour. Dew points are in the lower 70s. And around the CSRA, pretty much all of us are in the upper 90s. So many 97s on our map here. At 94 in Crawfordville, 95 in Washington. That's about as cool as it gets today. But at least we're not up to 101 like they are in Oklahoma City and Little Rock. But definitely seeing the heat across the southeast today ahead of this cold front. Now let's take a closer look at the storms that are developing along this front. So we do have some severe thunderstorm warnings happening now around the border of Tennessee and North Carolina, but nothing into the 2-state just yet. Now I also want to let you you know that the tornado threat for tonight is going to be staying to our north. So we don't have to worry about that, but we can't let our guard up completely because we could have some strong wind gusts moving in, primarily into our South Carolina counties and maybe as far west as around Lincoln or McCormick County. That's where we have a slight risk of severe weather from around 10 o'clock this evening until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So over the next few hours, we are going to stay bone dry, but then you can see once we get to around 10 to 11 o'clock, that's when some storms could be clipping our area. Now, there is still the chance that this will actually stay completely to the east of us, but we do have a couple model runs that are showing that activity expand even into parts of Richmond County as well. That's where there will be a lower threat of severe weather. It's really going to be where you saw that slight yellow risk in our South Carolina counties, where we'll have the higher chance of seeing some damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and some small hail. But by the time you're waking up and most likely heading out the door tomorrow morning, we will be drying out. This cold front will be moving to the south of us tomorrow, and ahead of it is where there will be very widespread rain and some strong to severe storms. So luckily we are dodging that completely tomorrow. It's going to be a dry Wednesday for us, and this cold front will be working in our favor. It's going to be bringing in some northerly winds, and that will lead to drier conditions on both our Thursday and Friday. Now, we will be watching towards the west, though. On Friday, we'll start to see those dew points climb during the evening hours, a bit more cloud cover as we have another approaching system coming in, leading to higher rain chances over the weekend. But for tomorrow's forecast, the rain will be ending by around 4 a.m., so a dry day, and we'll see some sunshine. Temperatures will be still hot, getting up to around 96 degrees, but you can see by Thursday, that's when those dew points will really start to decrease. We could even see dew points in the upper 50s for some of our northern counties, and then you can see by Friday, still on the lower side in the lower 60s. So because of that, not only are the high temperatures dropping back to near average, around 93 to 94 degrees, but the heat index will be below 100 both Thursday and Friday, and not too bad over the weekend either. We'll also have some rain to help cool us down and keep those temperatures on the cooler side. So 91 will be your high on Sunday with a 60% chance of scattered showers and storms. Then we'll still see a high rain chance on Monday, but then by the end of next week, we are drying back out again for the most part.
All right. Thank you so much, Jenna. A local farm is working to make sure fresh vegetables are available to anyone who needs them. Each week, volunteers gather on the Warren Church Crossbridge campus on Skinner Mill Road. They load vegetables to send to Broad Street Ministries to be distributed to the homeless. Organizers say volunteers come from all over to help, and the job wouldn't be possible without those who use their hands watering, weeding, and harvesting the crops at Wyatt Acres.
We want people to come here because we are also teaching them how to compost, what are the benefits of compost, how do we plant, what are the things that we plant. So we want people to, as a way of educating our people and our community about farming God's way, or the foundations of farming.
As the farm looks toward the future, organizers hope to bring in more volunteers and expand the size of the farm. Up next, a big jackpot in tonight's Mega Millions. We'll have a preview of the drawing after the break.
A drunk driver comes down the road. I didn't even see him.
There was a truck parked across the road. I never saw it until it was too late.
When clients call, you can feel the burden that they're carrying, and we want to make sure people understand that we're here to help them.
Just announced, Taylor Hunt.
Every child should be safe. I'm John Ossoff, and I approve this message.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office. Giving your best on News Channel 6. Amazing people doing amazing things for our community. That's what giving your best represents. Everyday heroes making a difference right here in the CSRA.
Do you know a local volunteer who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award at WJBF.com/GYB.
Giving your best on News Channel 6. Proudly sponsored by ScienceGo, Piedmont Augusta, and Security Federal Bank.
Accidents don't keep office hours, and neither do we. Any day, anytime, just call all nines, and you'll reach a real person that's ready to help. Think Sync.
Well, have you heard? Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $800 million, and folks around the country are feeling lottery fever. Rena Roy has more.
It's lotto fever across America. Millions buying tickets as two jackpots continue to climb. Tonight, the Mega Millions jackpot is up for grabs. That stands at a staggering $800 million with a cash option of $344 million. This is the 10th highest jackpot in the lottery's history. No one has matched the winning numbers since mid-March. So we asked people what they would do if they won.
I would open up my own equine therapy horse barn.
Okay, and can you tell me more about why?
Because I love helping people and I want to give people more opportunities.
Take care of my family, and then I would build a school.
Oh, okay. What kind of school?
For special needs children.
And we can't forget about Powerball. That drawing is on Wednesday night, and it's now worth $663 million. Or if you take the cash payout, it's a cool, clean $290 million. Praveen Patel owns a newsstand in Lower Manhattan, which has sold multiple winning tickets over the years. Retailers of winning tickets get a cut of the earnings, and Patel says he would share the wealth.
Share with family, friends, and vacation long.
The odds of winning one of the jackpots is about 290 million to 1, and the odds of winning both is something like 85 quadrillion to 1. So best of luck to everyone playing out there. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And that does it for us this half hour, but we have more coverage you can count on coming up at 5:30, including leaders from around the globe gathering to remember South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. We'll have more after the break.
Big news, Kroger, or in our app.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power is there when you need it. Keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power, here for Georgia, here for you.
Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own Live Viper 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a Live Viper 6 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's.
Hi, I'm Mary Morrison with this week's community calendar. There will be a back-to-school food and supply giveaway at Greater Young Zion Baptist Church. It'll be held August 1st from 9 until 2 p.m. Free haircuts from 9 to 11. The church is located at 405 Sandbar Ferry Road in Augusta. Add your events. Log on to WJBF.com. Keyword Community Calendar.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu.
At Kroger, you can save up to 30.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park. This is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping today's local headlines. It's been almost 2 years since Hurricane Helene devastated parts of the CSRA. Rally Augusta says it has completed 197 recovery cases and 135 major home repair or rebuild projects, but says many more families are still waiting for help. Hundreds of WellStar employees are out of a job tonight. WellStar Health System says 761 employees in its corporate and shared services departments have been let go. The company says frontline care roles were not impacted. The Georgia Peace Officer Standards and Training Council has suspended multiple certifications for Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams. The council says the suspensions come as a result of the felony indictment against the sheriff. We'll have these stories and more at 6, but first, coverage you can count on continues with the shooter convicted of killing 4 people at a Georgia high school, learning his fate. 16-year-old Colt. And now for our first look at our weather with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna.
Well, Dee, it's a beautiful day down in Allendale County, and the majority of the CSRA is seeing a lot of sunshine today. It is completely dry, and it's definitely a hot one. But on satellite and radar, nothing going on at this time other than a few clouds here and there. But we are going to stay dry over the next few hours with winds coming out of the southwest. That's bringing in a lot of moisture and some hot temperatures today. It's also a bit breezy. Winds are up to 16 miles per hour in Aiken, and notice it is hotter than yesterday, especially in some of our northwestern counties. So since we have more sunshine today and that wind coming out of the southwest, it's really heating up. We have high temperatures pretty much in the upper 90s across the board. A lot of 97s. We did briefly hit 98 in Augusta and Aiken today, 97 in Bamberg, 97 in Barnwell. Millen, you're at 95 degrees, 95 in Crawfordville, and 96 in Edgefield. And since dew points are in the lower 70s, it's feeling like over 100 degrees pretty easily today. So we do have that heat advisory still in effect for the heat index up to 108, and that'll be the case until 8 o'clock this evening for the majority of the CSRA. So sunset will be at 8:30. We're going to keep it dry through that time. We'll be at 91 by 8 p.m., but we could have some isolated storms move in from around 10 o'clock tonight until 4 o'clock tomorrow. But looking ahead to the next few days, really nice weather in store. We will have lower humidity with sunshine back on Thursday, and temperatures will be back to near average as well. I'll have more details on those storms coming in tonight, though, in the full forecast, but back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We will see in a few more minutes. Powerful storms rolled across parts of the U.S. yesterday, leaving behind a trail of destruction, with millions of Americans now bracing for a new round of severe weather. Alex Stone reports.
In Menasha, Wisconsin, south of Green Bay, this is now the scene. Homes badly damaged, their roofs gone, school buses destroyed, and now people are trying to start cleaning up.
The power went out and we just heard a boom.
The National Weather Service increased the preliminary rating of a tornado to an EF3 with estimated peak winds up to 140 miles per hour. It moved through Menasha and neighboring communities on Monday.
Oh my God!
Leaving behind a path of destruction.
You know, in 53 years, this was definitely the most scared I ever was in my life.
Joseph Schwarzkopf's garage collapsed in the tornado, and his home, like those of so many of his neighbors, now has damage.
I was at home, and all of a sudden the alarm went off. The tornado alarm went off, which was about 30 seconds. It gave us about 30 seconds. And I sent a text to my whole family. I told everyone, get in the basement now.
Local leaders say they're amazed nobody was killed, and there are no reports of anybody missing. There were some injuries.
I think what helped us was it was during the week. Everybody was at work. It was the middle of the day.
Chicago also seeing damage. That's where 2 contractors became trapped in a storm sewer during the storms. One was rescued. The other is still missing and is believed to be dead. And in New Jersey, east of Philadelphia, these scenes of extreme flooding, with warnings of more life-threatening flooding, thunderstorms, and tornadoes possible. Those concerns of more storms and flooding now impacting Major League Baseball. The Mets postponed their game tonight against Atlanta. Instead, they're planning to play a doubleheader tomorrow. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck southern Japan on Tuesday. Our famous Augustan, Miss Jessie Norman, is a proud graduate of Howard University, as is my cousin, David Edward Brown, who graduated from Howard this past May. So proud of him. Well, coming up, Ted Lasso is back, and a look at the U.S. premiere of the new Spider-Man film. So exciting. It's new and it's trending.
And here's a look at our recorded high temperatures today on our live Viper 6 neighborhood network powered by Tempest. A lot of places in the upper 90s, 97 at Mike Paget Highway, 98 on Berkeley Street Southeast in Aiken. Similar situation over in Evans on William Few Parkway. And 98 in Gary and Klein, also over in Hughes as well. 94 in Warrenton and Perkins. That's about as cool as it gets today. I'll have more details on your forecast after what's trending.
We got a good one for you today.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
Good morning, Augusta. Weekday mornings on News Channel 6.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time now for a look at what's trending. The classic board game Candyland is now a restaurant. The Candyland Cafe is a pop-up that just opened in San Diego, California. Now, besides how colorful it is, the operators say this is a restaurant, not a playground. Not a playground. Just remember that. There are giant jolly gumdrops and winding paths to King Candy's Castle, Candy Castle, King Candy's Candy Castle. Say that 10 times. The restaurant offers rainbow-colored grilled cheese sandwiches, lolly popcorn, chicken, and special ice cream desserts. Colorful cocktails and mocktails are on the menu. If you have the Candyland experience, if you like that, then the cafe is open through October 4th. How can they say you can't play? Because, I mean, that's so tempting. But the food does look really good. I used to love my Candyland game. Ah, that's so cool. Brings back a lot of good memories. An Austrian cyclist decided to take a leap of faith with a twist. While in the sky at 3,200 feet in the air, the cyclist was on top of the hot air balloon, then starts riding the bike right off the balloon, performing some flips during airtime. Then he lets go of the bike. Wow. The cyclist had a smooth landing back to earth and right into the back of a van that was waiting for him. Amazing. He says he is the first person ever to ride a mountain bike on top of a flying hot air balloon. There you have it. The question on social media is, what happened to the bike after he let go? That's a great question. I was thinking that. I was like, so does the bike have a parachute as well? Look at him. He goes right into that van. How many times also did it take him to perfect this? Well, there's the bike right there. It's hanging on to the balloon, so it was attached somehow, which is good because that was more safety for him. There's a harness, like you see the rope there attached. So yeah, the bike was with the balloon. Okay. Well, there's that. He has a record, so good for him. The World Cup has ended, but
out this Friday. And last night, the star-studded Los Angeles premiere took place right here in Hollywood. After traveling the world promoting the film, the cast finally landed here in LA. To no one's surprise, Zendaya stole the show with her look, a black satin gown with a large train. Tom Holland was also there. Sadie Sink, Liza Colin-Zayas, John Bernthal, all posing on the red carpet as well. An unexpected guest, Oscar-winning actor Michael B. Jordan showed up wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt. Reports say that he was there to support director Destin Daniel Cretton, who he worked with on the film Just Mercy. Meanwhile, Holland and Sink talked to us about the release of the newest film in the franchise.
And this has definitely been the most mega press tour I've ever been on, but that said, I've had a great time. It's for two movies that I'm so endlessly proud of and just really grateful to be a part of. So it's been easy work.
It was like such a warm embrace into the Marvel family and a character I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to be able to talk about very soon. Stranger Things and Marvel fan bases alike. There's so much passion and excitement and protection over these stories. So I feel, very happy to be joining it.
Again, that movie hits theaters this Friday. With your entertainment report here in Hollywood, I'm Andy Reesmeyer.
I can't wait to catch that, definitely. Well, that's all the time we have for a look at what's trending, but we definitely can't wait to see what's happening with our weather. It's a day-by-day thing, but we know it's going to include some heat this time of year. But lower humidity is always good. Temps back to average. You know, we always try to tell kids, especially to stay above average and whatnot. But when it comes to our temperatures this time of year, average is good. We can go below average, and I think that would be an A+ in school. But we'll take what we can have. Jenna has your full forecast coming up next.
New
4-door. CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. I hope you're having a great Tuesday and staying cool. It is the hottest day out of the week with high temperatures in the upper 90s, and we do have more sunshine than what we had yesterday. So this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. We're sitting at 97 degrees. It's feeling like 106 in Augusta. We have a west wind of 10 miles per hour, and dew points are in the lower 70s. 99 now in Evans, 96 in Gibson, Louisville, you're at 97. 96 in Aiken, so pretty much everyone in those upper 90s. A little bit cooler up in Raleigh, North Carolina, 88 degrees, but hotter to our west, 101 in Little Rock and Oklahoma City. So it's very hot ahead of this cold front. Now, this cold front is not going to bring us cold weather, but it will bring us some lower humidity and temperatures at least going back to near average by the end of the week. But ahead of this front, unfortunately, there is some severe weather. There's even tornado warnings happening now, pushing into North Carolina, severe thunderstorm warnings as well. But the two-state is dry for now. But I'll be monitoring this tonight. Notice a marginal risk of severe weather for Crawfordville, Sparta, over towards Waynesboro. That includes Augusta and Allendale. But the main area to watch are these counties shaded in yellow. That's where we have a slight risk of severe weather, with the main threat being damaging wind gusts. Some small hail will be possible as well. But we're going to keep it dry over the next few hours. The time to watch is going to be around 10 o'clock this evening. May not even be until as late as around 11 o'clock, and that will start for around McCormick, Edgefield, and Saluda counties first. Now, there is a good chance that a lot of this activity will stay to the east of us. But notice this model does show a few cells even making their way into some of our western counties. So that's why we do still have that marginal risk. Most of us will stay dry tonight, though. So this is not going to be a widespread threat. But if you're in our South Carolina counties especially, I want you to be aware of the possibility of waking up to the sounds of some heavy rain and gusty winds, and that will be from 10 p.m. until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. But dry by early tomorrow, say 7 a.m., we're completely dry, and you can see all of that activity staying ahead of this cold front. So tomorrow will be a dry day. We don't have to worry about anything from that front tomorrow. We'll actually see a northerly wind coming in tomorrow, and that's going to help to bring us some drier air, and it's going to be really pleasant through Friday. But notice by Friday evening, a little bit more cloud cover, moisture increasing again, and we'll be watching this low pressure system to our west. That'll bring some weekend rain chances. But 76 and dry by 7 a.m. tomorrow, then we're up to 96 in the afternoon, so it will be another hot day. But look at these dew points falling into the 60s and even some upper 50s. So there's Thursday at 11 p.m. The low humidity sticks around, especially for the northern portion of the CSRA on Friday, with the heat index staying under 100 both Thursday and Friday. Even over the weekend, it's still pretty tolerable. So that 10-day forecast is showing some beautiful sunshine over the next few days. Then we're up to a 30% chance of storms on Saturday, 50% on Sunday, or 60% on Sunday, and still that high rain chance early next week as well, Dee.
And what I was saying earlier today, I'm like, bring on the rain, bring on the rain.
We do need rain. We just don't want any severe weather.
Nope, that's right. Thanks so much. Coming up, Universal Studios in Hollywood, and it has a new roller coaster. We have the story after the break.
Years ago, I lost my father and
Or call 722-0598.
While everyone else is in vacation mode,
Guys, what are you doing? We have guests coming.
We have a chair for them.
Live is just heating up.
Hot pot.
With sizzling stars.
Hey.
Fiery competition. And a blazing good time. Only on the #1 entertainment talk show. Live with Kelly and Mark.
Kelman, can you move a little to the right?
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6.
Universal Studios Hollywood's a highly anticipated Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster was welcoming guests in a surprise soft opening during technical rehearsals. The attraction reaches speeds of up to 72 miles per hour and features ride vehicles that rotate 360 degrees to simulate high-speed drifting. No official opening date has been announced yet, but that looks like fun. Wow. Well, that's it for all the time we have for this half hour. We have more coverage you can count on coming up next at 6 with Jenny. Stay tuned.
The Line Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest, is sponsored by Coleman Services. One name, two trades, no worries.
The 2026 spring